This Mother's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Dan Plesac. What's the word on him?
Hey, you know, Matt, hey, you have to throw the ball in the zone. You have to throw strikes. Well, this guy did it in his last one. The only problem is he found a lot of barrels, gave base hits in his last one, and hopefully he can start missing some of those bats in this start.
Plate, Eduardo Nunez. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver the first pitch. The Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. And the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson charging this one over to smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Jays, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. Lifetime versus David Price. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Price, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Up around the face.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
A bouncer up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Batting 4th, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Price sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Driven to deep right field. Castellanos ranging back at the track, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime versus David Price comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Just got a piece to the right side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Benintendi is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Batting 7,
Nick Castellanos now.
Number 12, Nick
He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 7 homers and 21 driven in. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Castellanos stands at first with 1 out. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Drilled to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 5.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch coming, here it is. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Leon playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Set to get his day started, Avisail Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Bogaerts has it. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Batting 8, left fielder, Steve Pierce.
So digging in now, Steve Pierce will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Russell Martin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 4-1. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. Tulowitzki moving to his right, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's Price now on 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And the breaking ball stays outside. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Fleet. Excursion with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west. but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count is 1-2 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3. And that misses for ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Has a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sandy Leon is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now batting, Sandy Leon. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoke. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Price comes home to 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Three balls and a strike now to Smoke. Here's Price on 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The 2-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Very weakly on the ground. Another 2-2 offering. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. The 3-2 now from Price. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Price pauses. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And a fastball just a bit high. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. Hey. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Push to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bogaerts is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Barnes is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Matt Barnes.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Popped up. Tulowitzki calls for it, and the inning is over. Red Sox get a run on the RBI double by Pedroia. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 6-1 Boston. Here's Steve Pearce now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pearce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. One and one.
That ball went out.
A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Benintendi racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Russell Martin now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Price ready with the 0-1. Pop high in the air. Pedroia is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 11.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Pierce at second. Pilar on at first with 2 down. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Castellanos on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail 6-1. Nick Castellanos now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And that one just missed outside. Two-0 count. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Rafael Devers the next to bat. No hits to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Now here's the pitch. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Number 5, Sandy Leon.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-1. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Henry Morales.
Striding into the box, Hendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Smoke stands at second with no outs. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Looking to send him packing again. Just got a piece up the line. Now another 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. The count's a 2-low now.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Garcia coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
To first. Smoke is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, left fielder,
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ball and a strike. Nunez stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Leading off with
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Russell Martin now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Pilar. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And this one gets away. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
The count is
2
1-2.
runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Blue Jays 2. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Luis Avilan.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pierce moving to his left. One down. Andrew Benintendi will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Changeup in for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. So 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Seared down the first baseline. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Justin Smoke will be the one that leads things off when we return. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Blue Jays 2. Tommy Lane is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90, Tommy Lane.
Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Here's a strike. Lane, originally from the state of Missouri. He was taken in the 26th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Into right field, that's a base hit. And he's safe. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Dylan Betances answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Steve Pearce will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that run through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Aaron Hicks will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Aaron Hicks.
In now, Russell Martin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 home to Martin. Missed with a breaking ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Strikes and the runners at the corners. This is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's gone 2 for 6. Set and the pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Line to the right side. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top, 6-4. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 31, Aaron.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for Boston, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. And A swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. Martin gathers, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Devin Travis will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Kimbrell has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball one. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Fouled off. Travis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 2-1 home. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
6-4 the outcome today. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. David Price earned his 5th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays,